What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right, this is why women have sex. The truth about sexual attraction and female nature. Men are made to believe that sexual attraction can be negotiated, that it can be bought. Loyalty can be negotiated. Loyalty can be bought. Now, I said something at the end of one of my videos this week, and it just kept ringing in my head. Men make women their girlfriends in 1 to 2 to 3 months in exchange for something that they've already given to men for less, that they were just sexually attracted to. But you're giving her time, consistency, effort, protection, resources, trust for something that she already just gave away. So in this video, I want men to open up their minds and be receptive to the information. This is going to save a lot of men who don't understand. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Number 1, genuine burning desire. So have you ever had a woman that you thought to yourself, this is my dream girl. I would do anything to get with her. I'll do whatever I have to do to lock her down. And then throughout either her talking about her past relationships, or you've seen it for yourself, she literally chased after men who she really wanted like that. She gave it up to men who she really wanted like that. But now when it comes to you, you have to work harder for her. Now, what men don't understand is they try to always categorize it into things. Bad boys, toxic men, emotionally unavailable men. You can pretty much scrap all of that. For whatever reason it was, she had genuine burning desire for them. A lot of dudes get self-conscious and they think that they'll never be able to meet up and, live up to the expectations of her past lovers. You don't really have to worry about it like that. All you have to do is know the information. When women are making it harder for you, yet they get with the guy that they really like and they don't have as many rules for him, what you need to know is she has genuine burning desire for that guy. For instance, this is exactly why I instruct people who watch my channel, my subscribers, I instruct them to get out of the way of a woman who's giving resistance. This protects you. This protects the woman. It protects the woman from dealing with a thirsty dude, a weirdo, lame dude, right? And it protects you from wasting your time, attention, and energy and resources on somebody who's just not that into you. You see how that goes? People are always thinking, oh, this is a negative thing and he's just talking down. No. It protects both parties. This person's not going to get with somebody that they don't really want to get with. And this person's not going to get with somebody who's really not trying to get with them. Pay attention. When dudes put so much focus into women and they really want them, they think that these things can be negotiated, but they really can't. When a woman tells you, I've had my fun, now I'm looking to settle down. Now I want something more serious. Now I'm dating with intention. Okay, what you need to understand is basically what she's saying is womanese, and you need to be able to decode it. So what she's really saying is, I've slept with a bunch of dudes that I really wanted to, got my rocks off. I was sexually attracted to them. I had genuine burning desire for them. I tried to lock them down. Things didn't work out. So now I'm ready to settle with a guy who's not going to be so rough around the edges, who's going to come correct, who's going to want to court me. I want a guy that will follow my rules because I know my worth now. You understand how that goes? So never fall into that trap. That's one of the reasons why they have sex. Number 2, casual for needs being met. This is when you're going to hear words like fling, escapade, situationship. All right. This is to get their needs met. Now, women, they'll go buy a rose, they'll go buy a toy, but it's not the same thing. It's just not the same thing. And women can bump into a guy that really gets them hot at any time. At any time. So when a woman meets a guy, he's pretty cool. She'll do her thing with him. And women can quickly assess that this guy is no good for them. That this guy is not good for a relationship. Some women will actually keep dealing with this guy with really no hopes of changing his mind for commitment, but it's to get their needs met. When women go out and travel, they do their thing. That's to get their needs met. When women go out to the club, they might hook up with a dude, go back to his place. That's to get their needs met. This is all short-term fun. When they get on dating apps and they put short-term, it's all to get their rocks off. That's all it is. So men typically have a problem with this because they think it's not ladylike. But all you need to understand is women are sexual beings, and this is how they get off. So they could have one dude here for casual, one dude here for relationship. That's what men miss a lot of the times. Well, she should only be seeing me. Yeah, but she wants you for another reason. She wants you to settle down with. She wants that guy for sexual escapades, for situationship. You understand? They categorize men. This is why I tell you, move on your own terms with women. Don't move on a woman's terms, because if not, you will be categorized as a guy that she can make wait, as a guy that she can settle for, as a guy she can place in the friend zone. But the men that they really want to get with, that they know aren't the best for them, they will literally have sex with that guy. And if the sex is good, she will keep having sex with that guy. That's another reason why they have sex. Number 3, resource attraction. Never really talked about this before, but let me break it down. See, a woman could be attracted to you if you're over here bragging about what you do, your accomplishments, and what you have. If it entices her to come forward at you, of course she'll be attracted to you. Or she can fake attraction for you. So when they tell you, get your money up, just get your looks, money, and your status up, that's for you. That's for you to become a top 10% man. That's all. When you're so focused on getting money to impress women, to get into certain parties, to have access to women, I want dudes to remember this. It's nothing wrong with it. But a lot of the times you're going to attract women that are attracted to you for your resources. Some dudes even think, well, I don't care about that. Okay. Think like that if you want, but you should want a woman that's attracted to you for you. All the other stuff is a bonus. People don't understand. Women are opportunists. Everyone's an opportunist, but women especially are opportunists. They will put themselves in the vicinity of somebody who makes a lot of money. You ever wonder why? When NBA players come into town, they'll go to a club. Women will already be at that club waiting for them. Resource attraction. There's some dude in the NBA right now knocked up an older chick, told her from the rip, I don't want anything to do with you. Now, not taking the accountability off of him, he did what he did, now she's pregnant. You understand? They hunt men who have resources that they're not physically attracted to, but they're attracted to the resources, because the resources can do more than the man could ever do for her, because she's not that interested in him. This is why you have a bunch of men that are married to women that never wanted them. They only wanted the resources. Then when it comes time for her to show her true colors, dudes figure it out sooner than later. She never really wanted me in the first place. 4, transactional sex. They have transactional sex, okay? A lot of married men are going to understand what I'm saying. A lot of divorced men are going to understand what I'm saying. A lot of dudes in long-term relationships are going to understand what I'm saying. So, this is situations where a woman says, you know, my husband did a good job. He deserves some sex tonight. I'm going to get all sexy and ready for him when he comes home. He deserves this tonight. Oh, he planned a trip. He did a good job with planning the trip. I'm going to give him some sex tonight. Well, if you're on your best behavior, we'll have some playtime tonight. You understand how that goes? They reward you with sex that you should have already been getting because she had genuine burning desire for you. When she does not, and it runs short and it runs out, now you only get sex when you do something for her. You understand how that works? It's transactional. It should never be like that in a relationship. When women are saying goofy stuff out here like, you know, I want a man who's going to understand we need to split the chores. He's going to do the laundry and I'm going to do the dishes, or we can take shifts and I won't clean his bathroom. I'll only clean my bathroom. But if you bought the house, how can you allow a woman to tell you which bathroom she's going to clean because she doesn't want to clean up your hair? Let's make sense out of this stuff. A woman that loves a man doesn't have a problem just doing what she's supposed to do, her womanly duties. You understand how that goes? When women are trying to make things transactional, you can for sure bet that she does not love you like that. She does not like having sex with you like that. Even in exchange for something else. When women are out here saying the things that they say, like a man gotta have a bag and a man gotta court me and take me on these dates before I do anything with him. Now that's your prerogative, but just understand it's transactional. And there's actually a word for that, but we're not going to get into that here. YouTube, chill. When it's transactional, it's not genuine. It's not building anything. It's not really about anything. That's why a lot of men would rather pay to play. I'll just pay her to leave because it's going to be transactional anyway, because most women are on some goofy stuff nowadays. Pay attention. So, if you are finding yourself in a situation where a woman is making everything transactional between the two of you, she's just not that into you. And hopefully you can get out before it's too late. All my divorced men, I want you to take the lessons that you've learned from your past relationship and really bring it to the future, and never let a woman walk all over you and tell you what you need to do to move on her terms as a transaction. It's unattractive, and to be honest, it's repulsive. It makes no sense. When a woman acts like this around you, get rid of her. This is exactly why I tell men, my strategy is, if she gives any resistance in the beginning, okay, have a nice day. Okay, never mind. No, thank you. And that is all. Number 5, this is very important, and I want men to listen up. Sex for children, sex for babies, okay? This is why younger men especially need to watch out for older women. This is why men who actually have resources need to watch out for women. When you're younger, let's say you're 25 years old and you meet a woman who's 31 years old. Like I always tell you guys, they know everything. You could have slept with a bunch of women, been in a bunch of relationships. That 31-year-old woman will run circles around you. And if she looks good and she's talking the right way, you'll be head over heels. Little 24, 25-year-old dude, thinking that you're doing something. Thinking that you got a cougar or a MILF or whatever they call it. She's going to run circles around you, brother. She's going to tell you that, oh, you don't need to wear that. We're good. I'm on birth control. I'm on the pill. And what you're going to do is allow your emotions and the feeling that feels so good to take over, and you're going to release. And it only takes one time. It only takes one time for you to make one of the biggest mistakes of your life. But it's not a mistake for her because, see, you in the equation doesn't really matter. She doesn't see you in the future. 31 years old. 32 years old, 33 years old, 34 years old, 35 years old. It's about the baby. It's about the forever friend. It ain't about you. But then guess what'll happen to you? They'll still come looking for you. And by they'll still come looking for you, I mean the people who dig into your check. And you thought you had a good thing going, right? Yeah, every dude always does. Women have the ability to prey on younger men because younger men are dumb. They're wet behind the ears. They're very sexually driven. All this testosterone built up. They're not thinking straight. And guess what? What does an older woman have business dealing with you? You can't offer her anything. Men who aren't established yet have nothing to offer women but sex. So what is this older woman that brings all these demands and all of this goofy stuff to other men? What is she doing with you? Men never take a step back and let go of their ego and think, wait a minute, I need to play it cool right now. You're just enticed by her good looks and the sweet nothings that she's whispering into your ear. She has a child with you. You are not a part of the future. It's about her having the baby. So she used sex in that way. Now let's move it on to a man with resources. A woman is just coming at you. See, most men never check themselves like, what does this woman want with me? What does she really look like? What is she doing? They just figure like, oh, I'm the man. No. Slow down. There's plenty of men who, if they would have just listened to this thought in their head, why is this shit coming at me so direct? Why is she coming so crazy? See, it's a good thing when women are coming at you direct. They're not playing any games. But another thing is when a woman is just coming off too hard, like she's just trying to do anything to get at you. And you're like, wait a minute, I don't really have the women flocking to me like this anyway. So what's this about? Most men don't have that thought in their head. So the same thing happens. A woman traps him. He has a kid by her. Now, they're resenting each other. She never wanted him. It was about the kid. He woke up. He understood that he got played. Now look what's the result of it. Be careful, brother. Women out here are not dainty and gentle and they're just so cute and they're like Snow White and all. No. Older women play this game, younger women play this game. The reason why I said older at the beginning of it is because you have terms like MILF, cougar, and all of that stuff that men attach to, and they're like, oh, it would be dope if I had this. Yeah, it would be dope if you had that, but you got to pay attention, bro. Women are on a shot clock. They have a biological time clock. If they can't find a dude their age or older that has made something of his life, best believe they will settle for a young punk to get pregnant by, because they get their own money, they're strong and they're independent, so they figure they can hold that down. And guess what? With the younger dude, they figure they can hold that down while talking down. Well, you got to live up to my standards now, young guy. Hurry up and grow up, young guy. You understand how that works? Older gentlemen, if you got your money together and this has happened to you, get in the comments. Younger brothers, if this has happened to you, get in the comments, talk about it. That's the one thing that I want people to take away from this video. Women have sex to have children. It's not all about having a family. Number 6, weaponized sex. This is another reason why they have sex too. So if everything was going great, and then all of a sudden, she thought you weren't meeting her expectations, maybe she's got her eye on somebody else, she will weaponize sex against you. She will have sex with somebody else while she's with you. Then when you're trying to get intimate with her, she'll tell you that something's wrong, you're not doing enough. Meanwhile, she's seeing somebody else, or she's got her eye on somebody else. You understand how that works? Most men don't understand this. Yes, your woman could be having sex with somebody else while weaponizing it against you. Women can deal with another dude not want to have sex with you unless you do a bunch of stuff. But check this. That other guy doesn't want her like that. And I posted a clip in a video the other day. See, while she's weaponizing it against you to make you move how she wants you to move, she's having sex with somebody else. And honestly, you become that somebody else. She thinks in her head that she's with this guy. To have sex with you feels like she would be cheating on this guy over here. So that's why she's weaponizing it against you. Like it's something wrong with you for wanting to have sex with her. Because she really wants this guy. You turn into some guy. That guy is her husband. The guy she really wants. You who took the vows, you're just that dude. Like a stranger. The guy who really gets her off, that she's currently having sex with, that's the guy that she sees as the guy. That's why she will weaponize sex against you. See, when I say weaponize, you might think it's something else previously I said. No, that's not what I'm saying. Most men never catch this when their woman is sleeping with somebody else. Why is she making it like it's a crime that I want to have sex with her? She's my wife. One of the biggest things in there is that she's probably having sex with someone else. See, most women will just suck it up. She's having sex with somebody else. And she wants to be with that guy. She wants to spend time and energy with that guy. She feels vibrant. She feels fun around that guy. You feel like you're dragging her down. That's why every time you bring up sex, every time you go to touch her when you roll over, she flinches because she's weaponizing it. She's creating space. That's why. Number 7, having sex to lock down a relationship. Now, this has nothing to do with marriage, has nothing to do with that. So when you're having sex with a woman and everything is hot and heavy in the beginning, okay, a woman might want a relationship with you, but it's not for the reasons that you think. You could be in a very wealthy family. You could have a very wealthy business. You could have some status of some sort. Now, she just wants to be in a relationship with you so she can gain access to the status. It can prop her up. You understand how that works? It's kind of like when a woman takes a dude's last name and she's like done with the dude. She's doing him dirty, but yet she fights to hold on to that last name. When a woman is having sex with you in the beginning, okay, it's all to trick you into offering this woman a relationship. And you might even be a guy who's not really trying to be in a relationship. See, this is different from getting the needs met. So a woman will keep having sex with you over time to put the blinders on you. You understand? You have to take these things easy. A woman will even bring you gifts. This is why I tell you with the vetting process, it's over a prolonged period of time of giving the woman less while she's having sex with you, bringing you gifts, folding laundry, washing dishes, even rubbing your feet. Just really being a chick that's cool and down for you over a prolonged period of time. This is what I kept thinking the other day. 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. And it's this curse that men keep finding themselves in. I only have relationships that last 3 months to 6 months. Because you always make a woman your girlfriend. 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. They have sex to blind you, to offer them commitment, to get into relationships. They even bring gifts. They act so lovely. You only know if it's real if it's over a prolonged period of time. I'm talking a year. I'm talking 18 months. I'm talking 2 years. I try to tell men all the time, they think that I sound crazy when I'm saying you should vet a woman for 10 to 12 months, sometimes even as long as 18 months. And it's not going to come in the form of her trying to have sex with you and do all these things for you to give her a commitment. What it's really going to show is that she's willing to follow your lead this whole time without nagging you. So what's more likely to happen when you actually give her a relationship? She will not nag you. She will already be used to your program and how things operate. She knows how she's supposed to show up. Most women don't know how to show up because all they had to do was give the man sex to gain access to the relationship. You see how that works? Whenever you don't like something a woman does, whenever you're in an argument, you know what's a woman's number one tool to snap you out of it? Start kissing on you, start touching on you, and invite you to the bedroom, wherever you are, in the car or whatever. Start kissing on you, rubbing on you, and getting sexual with you. Guys say, the hell with the argument. The hell with the point I had. The hell with trying to get this woman to understand and feel where I'm coming from. Nah. I gotta have her right now. That's why they say, like, makeup sex. Makeup sex is some good sex, but what are you making up for? If there was a point to be made, you make the point clear. You make the point known. You draw the line in the sand. Makeup sex, it sounds like that's two people that got into an argument. They both took their time and they came back and then they had the best sex ever. But no, what I said still stands. So do you understand what I'm saying to you? Okay, now we can proceed. It's not really like that. It's like, I'm sorry for the way I acted. I'm sorry too. And then they end up having sex. No. The reason why I tell dudes the things that I tell them is because when you deal with women, you want to deal with them on your terms. You don't want to be blinded by sex. So that was another reason why women will have sex, to gain access to a relationship with you. And this is the number one reason why men actually have a problem with getting at women, because they're so thirsty. They're so thirsty. But when you're not thirsty, you can't fall into any of these traps. You can't be blinded by the nonsense, the false narratives, and the lies. This isn't the land of make-believe. If you've ever fell into a trap by a woman's sexual nature, get in the comments. If you've had sex with a lot of women and you understand what I'm talking about, get in the comments. If you've ever thought to yourself, why is a woman trying to trick me? And she's doing all of this stuff. Get in the comments. All right. Never fall victim to a woman's sexual nature. You're both sexual beings. You both deserve to meet people who have burning desire for you, genuine attraction for you. Okay. Don't get played out here. Don't play a sucker's game. So this was why women have sex. The truth about sexual attraction and female nature. Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy, Justin J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.